Welcome back, everyone. I'm Crane Bramp. You're all brainiacs, and this, if you can believe it, is episode 15 of Empire of Madness Season 2, where we're a hospital specializing in organ transplants. Do you have a failing organ? Stop on by. We'll fix you right up, and then we cut it right back out for another patient once you're better. Your satisfaction is our goal, and it's good for the environment. Now, for once, we have gotten absolutely nothing done between episodes because last episode, the game, once again, dropped insectoids right at our front doorstep. I swear the game's trying to kill us. Infected chunks, infested ship, it still all equals one thing: more insects. Now, as always, I want to thank you for hanging out with the community and, taking that time today. And today, you should leave a like and subscribe because those chase away the insects. If you have already, then I appreciate it. Also, remember that I stream live on Twitch doing survival gaming, and all that information is right down there. In fact, we have a really good Twitch series going right now called Transhumanist Empires with Twitch Toolkit. We've got a great community. I'd love for you to stop on by. That said, we have an infested ship chunk to take care of. Now, this shouldn't be too hard. These are usually just filled with one wave of insects. Even though insects are a pain in the butt, it still shouldn't be that hard. I'm thinking we can get everybody down here and get the fastest person, which I think Porcupine's pretty quick on his feet. Have him come right here, shoot it, and then run back in, and we and the turrets will take care of it, I guess. So let's go on and speed this up. Let's draft everybody and get them down here and also set their defensive positions. All right, that is done. Let's go on and get Porcupine out here. We're also probably going to need to unrestrict Porcupine so that he can actually move around once we get him out there. I don't think there's anybody else coming. I think that's all of our range people because we've actually got some range people off on a doctor's quest right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause it. We're going to select that. I'm going to unselect run and gun because I do not want him firing. I just want him to get the heck out of Dodge once he hits this. So let's, oh, no, Porcupine. You do not need to be that close, buddy. No, not at all. I just need you to fire from there. Come on. There we go. And then I need you to GTFO. GTFO. That's what we're doing today. Come on. Come on, Porcupine. There you go. And they get slowed down by the barbed wire. Perfect. If I can just get out of the way of that turret right there. All right, good deal. So I'm going to actually leave Porcupine kind of moving around out here, back and forth, just doing stuff, because that will get them to come in and it's easy to kill them. So, all right, so let's just do this. Let everybody go. Let's do an O for retrieve all. I believe I need to finish you off. And then we'll get Oaks. We'll get him to come down here, B, and attack this melee. It shouldn't take him long, especially with that powered short sword. I thought I let all y'all go. There you go. Okay, well, whatever. And then that takes care of that. We'll have a little bit of like plasteel and some components and stuff left, so that won't be a big deal. Let's just make sure that we get this done and that no more come out. Nope, no more came out, so we'll just do a haul urgently. All right, so that takes care of the ship chunk and the insectoids. We have still got a bunch of stuff to do. One of the first things I want to work on today, let's go on and deconstruct this and get it out of our way. We moved this stuff over here yesterday, and you know what? I think I'm going to move this over one. I want to move this here and then go on and move this also. So, no, I need the refrigerator. It's going to go right there. And then as soon as somebody deconstructs that, we're going to move this over there. However, I also want to clear that, put in bone. And what else are we doing over here? I think that's it right now. Oh, you know what else I wanted to put in there was protein mash. Protein mash and then nutrient solutions. Both of these are being made at the biorefinery, and I'm just figuring if we've got all of our storage right here, it'll just go quicker. They'll just go back and forth, and take care of it. So anyway, that's done. Well, except for moving this once that finishes deconstructing. What I do want to do is start working on our barracks today. Man, I can't talk today for some reason. Y'all are gonna have to forgive me. I'm just like stumbling through everything today. All right, so I'm gonna knock this middle wall out. I've kind of redid the columns a little bit in between episodes. I know I said I didn't do anything, but I did. Just a tad bit. I didn't even hardly unpause it. I just did stuff while I was thinking about what I was going to do. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I want to redo the barracks. There's our agriculture 2, which means we can start planting fruit. I want to knock this out, move all the beds over to the left-hand side, and kind of reorganize them. And then I want to do this floor in bone china. Now, bone china, got a doctor request success. Hey, man, at least it didn't fail. So relations have improved by 29. Patient made a full recovery. 6,000 medical and 2,000 social experience. Very nice. Agriculture 2 unlocks grapes, agaves, strawberries, blueberries, and watermelons. So, yeah, that is always a good time. All right, so once this gets undone, like I said, I want to do this floor in bone china, which is going to require bone ash, which you make either in a campfire or you make it in an electric crematorium. Well, guess what we're going to be doing? Yeah, there won't be any campfires running to do this. So we'll do that. We'll get that set up. This is ready to move. So I will move that over there. I know, guys. I've sat there, got you putting all that stuff in there. Now you got to redo it again. But I'm telling you guys, all the complaining, it will be good. It will be good. All right, so bone china, I have no idea how much bone china this is going to take. I'm going to assume that I can do something like, yeah, we'll do it like this, and we're going to need, wow, almost 2,000 bone china. So we can set a bill for that, a one-time run of that. I don't think we're going to need it for anything else. We may do this room as like a rec room, but we'll see about that later. Also, I want to set up, I just noticed when I got to talking about cooking that I don't have a cookware storage table over here for a bonus. There, I was looking through what I wanted to do once we got Agriculture 2, which part of it is make fruit juices. So I'm going to do that basically until we have 100. That should do it. And then I got down here and saw this. Cook 8 pots of stew. And I'm like, effects, consciousness, metabolism, blood filtration, and blood pumping. 4 meat, 4 nutrition. We've got a ton of meat. Here's the kicker. It's only a 15 cooking, but Gamer Drew has a 12 already. Somebody else has, 2 other people have 11s. And Gamer Drew is double passionate, and the other 2 are passionate. So we should be to 15 eventually. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do this until 250. I want you doing this first. Let's put simple meals all the way at the bottom, and then put fruit drinks up here. Yeah, I think that's how I want to do it. And then we're going to have to look over here and get rid of all these. Go over here, copy all these, and then paste these as a link over here. I know I usually keep the stuff on my right-hand side as my master, but, you know, shit happens, man. All right, so let's get our growing zone ready for our fruit and talk about what we're going to do. I think... that's fine. Come on, guys. Even if you die, it's okay. It's okay. The pain will be over, and you won't have to worry about anything else. So we're gonna do it like that, and I think what we're going to plant is watermelons. I mean, that just like watermelon wine, watermelon fruit juice. Now, as a disclaimer, personally, I don't like watermelons. But the idea appeals to me. So Yeah, take that how you want to. Now we need to do transparent roofing over this, so let's go on and do that. And then we'll worry about rich soil here in a little while. We don't have enough, I don't think, fertilizer, but, you know, we'll work on that here in a minute. So we got our crematorium. Let's make our bill, make bone ash do until we have 2,000 of them. There we go. Can we make that in bulk, though? Burn drugs in bulk. Burn apparel. No. No, we're just going to have to make the ash one pop at a time. Burn corpse for compost. Oh, that's interesting. If we start getting a bunch of corpses, that might actually be an option. But right now, all the game seems to want to throw us is insects. So, yeah. Another thing, I was digging through. We haven't done anything cult-related in a while. Let's go on and do a home and unrestrict all this stuff up here. When the ground runners, if you don't know, when the ground runners dig out anything, mine anything, it drops as restricted. So that's just the way that works. Another thing that I would like to cover, we haven't done cult stuff in quite a while. And we did finish our research to upgrade our altar to human sacrifice. So I think we're going to go on and upgrade our altar. That makes it officially a human sacrifice altar. And we can go on and name it. And I think I'm going to name this the Rapture of Hastur, because that's what you're going to get is rapture when we offer you. So let's do Hastur. Let's make sure that our priest is doing it. Here we are, human. Sorry about that. We'll do Hastur. We will do someone playing. Sacrifice. We will do Hugh, who is the only prisoner that we have. And then a spell. Let's look through here. You know what? We're just going to go for favor because I'm not sure what the rest of this stuff is. And the last thing I want to do is summon something that I don't know what is. So let's just go for favor. There we go. I don't know how long it's going to take them. In fact, can we prioritize that? No, we cannot. Okay, so maybe they'll do it the next time in... I just noticed there's a random light right there that needs to be deconstructed. Yeah, let's get rid of that. So maybe the next time that they do sacrifice, to really tell you the truth, I have not done human sacrifices in Cthulhu yet. So I'm excited to see it myself. You can also sacrifice other things like gems and meat, basically food. But it goes off of the nutrition value, and it takes a lot. So... oh, in the distance, a tittering laugh is heard, mocking and inhuman. Something is coming. I think we have our very first, that sounded like a star vampire to me, which is a nasty piece of work. They usually show up invisible right in the middle of everything. Also, we ended up getting this little, a tittering laugh is heard once again, mocking and inhuman. Prepare quickly. So what kind of trader is this? I even forgot to look. It is an art dealer. Well, I don't really want any art, buddy, but I do want you to stay out there for the moment because we have stuff coming. I noticed the game is running a little bit laggy. Let's do some world pawn cleanup. Let's get the... how are we doing? Yep, we don't have any corpses, so let's do clean up corpses on the current map, and then we'll do a reclaim. And there we go. Running a whole lot better. This is why I run garbage collection as a plugin. Especially on stream, this helps out when we're running, 350 plus mods. Anyway, so we've got that done. We've started kind of working on our barracks. We do need to get these beds done like I want them. So let me do this while we're waiting on whatever it is to show up. All right, so we'll get the rest of that finished off, but that gets everybody out of the way. What is it? What is it? Is it the star vampire? What are we attacking? Somebody let me know. Is it like the trade caravan on the way out? Okay, not really sure what that was, but I'll go with that. So we got a spaceship crash opportunity. Not going to do that right now. We're waiting on the rest of our caravan to get back. Our canning table is done. We're after the canning factory, not the canning table. We also want to start working on outfits. We have Rimu Nation in. We have the apparel bench, which is right here. We're already using the DPMs, the combat uniforms, and we're also making the military backpacks. I would like to make, yeah, probably some M1 helmets. What I'm going to do is make until 2. And what this will allow us to do is it'll make 2. People will start picking them up. And then we'll always have a couple of them in inventory when we get new people. So we're going to do the M1 helmet, which is right here. You can look at what it gives us. Also gives us global learning factor plus 25%. That's the primary reason I wanted it. And I would like to do some combat boots. Boots. Nothing there. Is it on the other table? Oh, there's a specific table for that, and I don't think we have installed it yet. Let me take a look. Actually, no, that's not it at all. It's sitting right here. I just never did see it. All right, so let's do... Here we go. Let's make boots. We're already doing DPM. Why don't we do black? We'll do the same thing. Do until... details, always do until 2. And then also there are gloves that you can make. So let's go on and kill that. Put in gloves. You can even make tactical socks, but we're not going to go quite that far yet. And we are going to go with the 5.11 fingerless gloves. These give us a weapon handling of plus 0.1, but most importantly, gives us a global work speed of 8%. So trying to drive that work speed up so that we can just, you know, work quicker. So same thing we're going to do until 2. That will always give us some in stock. I think the next thing that we're probably going to work on is medical, but we've got a lot of stuff to do right now, including these floors, which I'm going to go on and get those orders in for those now. Then we're going to do a speed up, and we're going to see where that takes us, and we'll go from there. What is that? Did I make sure and do bone china? Is that bone china? All right. I was just making sure that wasn't bonecrete. All right. So that gives them a ton to do. They are almost done up here. So maybe next episode we can start the really, really scary part of doing mountain roof removal. Yeah, man, I'm so nervous about losing a colonist. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up, and where will I see you guys? See you on the other side. All right, guys, we actually have a shuttle crash nearby, so we are going to jump down here and see what we got. Bleeding out in 4 and bleeding out in 6, so we're going to go on and get somebody down. Excuse me, capture. Yeah, I always hate when I do that. If you misclick, then it just, yeah, it doesn't work right. And then capture, and that's fine for Phillips, and then we'll mark this for deconstruction, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so Silvaki has decided that he has given up on the community. Yeah, that's not going to happen, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Let's see here. Why don't we try calming him first? We'll try that. We'll try that. You gonna calm? Because I'm gonna take you hostage if you're not gonna get calmed. No. All right. Kamen, can you please arrest him? Yep. Take him in there, slap him in chains. You might be the next one on the altar, buddy. You do not abandon Haster. That is not the way the King in Yellow works. You're gonna be lucky if I don't chop you up. All right, Kamen, go on back. Director died. The agency, never a bad thing. The agency's our enemy. Taxes billed. Surgical supplier, which has already left. And a pharmaceutical trader, something else we don't need. And also, I noticed that somebody came by with this star vampire. Somebody killed it. I'm not really sure who happened to kill it, but I guess that firing that we heard earlier. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get this thing speeded up again, and let's see how far we can get. Definitely trying to get this bone ash done so that we can get this, but I don't think we're going to get it done this episode. So we might have to do with a little bit of mood debuff because of how bad the barracks look. But anyway, let's speed this up, and I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, so it has been quite a while. Nothing has happened. I don't want to make the episode too long. Also, I was looking at making another crematorium. Let's make it out of bonecrete, because it is taking a long time for them to smelt down this bone into bone ash and then make, you know, the tiles, although we're working on it. So I figured we would get another one going. I would copy the bill over there. Also, I went through and set a few of our people to do cremate so that people would actually start working on this. The sacrifice has still not happened, so I'm not quite sure what's up with that. We're just kind of hanging out. It has been a couple of days, so it's been time for worship and stuff. And I wonder... Yeah, see, I can't force her to prioritize it. I guess I'll have to look into that between episodes. Maybe it's just a thing that it happens when they get the idea that they want to do it. So we had Grizzly Revenge, -1 logging on our settlements. I'm not too much worried about that. We finally got our canning factories. Stars are wrong. I'm not worrying about that. We have cargo pods weapons, which are usually junk. But that might actually... That uses the same as our turrets. I will take that. And what is that right there? A bullseye? Probably not worth it, but we'll go on and haul all this stuff urgently and get it out of the way. All right, and then we had a settlement upgrade. Fun Village has been upgraded to settlement to level 3. Also, I saw that our artillery encampment was built, so they'll be doing that. We had some visitors come in that have some 13th generation vampires. Interesting. Considering it is day, y'all might not want to leave. Just letting you know, you might not want to leave. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with the star vampire over here. It's rotting. We probably need to make a drop area just for rotted stuff. So let's do zone. We'll do a stockpile zone. We'll just kind of do it like this. Then we'll go, let me see, clear all, kill that. Do corpses. Okay, so on human-like, uncheck colonist corpses. And where is our fresh? Don't allow any fresh corpses at all. So all of our rotten stuff should go down here, and then like once we have an opportunity to do so, then we can use garbage cleaning to clear that out when we don't have anything else that we'll get rid of. Next episode, we're gonna have to start working on this. This is ready for stone roof removal up here. And also we have an ancient danger down here that we haven't touched. So I'm thinking we'll probably like build embrasures across here, bonecrete embrasures with a door, go up and open it up and then run out the door, and maybe everybody can fire and kill them from there. Should be pretty easy, but you know how that works. All right, guys, so you already know what it is. If you like what you see, if you like what you saw, just hit that big red subscribe button, and I will see you next time for episode 16 of Season 2. We're going to take on this ancient danger. We're going to start working on getting our roof removal up. I also marked Slovaki to recruit him back in. I was considering sacrificing him or just harvesting him for his organs, but he actually has some halfway decent skills, and we're going to let him back in. We'll let him back in, even though he gave up. So I will see you guys where? On the other side. Peace out. Have a great day, guys.